right. Hi. All right. Yeah, it's the Get Ready With Me. I'm so excited. So excited for this one. I'm going back to my Old Faithful peach palette tonight. I've missed it. I haven't used it in a minute, so that's what we're gonna do. So, as usual, I'm just gonna start with my primer. I use the Cover Up X, and I use it like, you know, towards my under eyes. It fills in my larger pores and my fine lines. So, I'm gonna put some of that right there under my eyes. And then I'll put some in my T-zone, because that helps control the oil a lot too, so that's why I do that. And I have a few larger pores in that area too. Oh no. Yep, I'm getting a new bump. Yay. And I know I look like JoJo Siwa's like horrible looking twin. Yeah, keeping my hair out of my face. So that's why. That's why. That's why. I'm trying to adjust. All right. All right, now that I've got that on, as usual, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my Shape Tape. And I usually put this directly under my eyes to brighten up that area well. And right down my nose. And I do this to help the foundation stick to that area better, because it's just, for some reason, foundation doesn't like to stick to my nose. So yeah, that's why I do that. I'm just having an off day. So we're gonna blend this in. Kylie's sick. We were at the hospital for 2 hours. Actually, probably longer. Like 2.5 to 3. So I'm late getting started, and I'm sorry. But I try to like to do Get Ready With Me on Fridays if I can. I've been doing a lot of like unboxings this week because all of my stuff came like near the same time. So it actually gave me something to film, so I'm not complaining too much. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my palette. And as usual, I'm going to go ahead and use the shade in the palette that's closest to my skin tone, which is, I usually go back and forth between Peaches and Cream and Georgia, but today I'm just gonna use Georgia. So you guys know I didn't prime my eyes. I didn't set my concealer. Told you it was an off day. So let's go ahead and do that. It's the Estee Lauder primer, eye primer. Is what I use. So, yeah. And I like to use the Luna by Luna translucent setting powder to set all of that really well. But you can use your transition shade to set your primer. That's perfectly fine too. I just like to make sure I don't crease, because you guys know I'm getting older and those lines are coming. So that's why. Okay, now that we got that done, sorry, we're gonna go ahead and start, like I said, with my transition shade. I'm gonna use Georgia. So dipping into that, tapping off, and going in to the crease area. I kind of just like to go the outer corner to the crease. I don't really put much on my lid when I do this, but I do give the crease and outer corner a good dose. That's what I do first. And then once I get that darkened up, I'm gonna go ahead and take the same shade and put some over my lid just to set that primer. So what's everybody been doing? Did you like my video I made for Quentin for his birthday? If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it because it's so cute. It honestly didn't even take me that long to make. But I was thinking like, oh my goodness, there's so much more I could have added to this. But I was already so late getting it up that I just went ahead and just did what I could to get it out. If you know what I mean. I'm just blending out my transition shade at the moment. And then, like I said, on the other eye, I'll set my lid with a little bit of that same color. Okay, now it's time to go into like the actual look I want to do. And I don't know what that is yet. So, you guys, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna go for a smoky eye. And I think I'm gonna use some brown, some purple. Yeah, so I'm gonna dip into, I think Puree, which is this shade down here right on the bottom. Right there. It's kind of like a burnt, I'm looking at 7 a.m. It's kind of like a cool tone brown. So we're gonna put that in our crease. I love this palette. I know I've done a lot of reviews lately on several new releases, but I don't forget about my ride or die girl right here. Okay, yep, we're just gonna blend that shade Puree right there into the crease. I love how these blend out. I mean, they blend out so well. It's just crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into Georgia, my shade that I used to transition with, and I'm gonna go right over the harsh lines to help that transition from the light radiant to the dark. My husband's still sick, so you might hear him cough a little bit. And I'm sorry. All right, now we're going back into Puree. And I'm gonna go ahead and start deepening my crease a little more. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go into the purple. Yeah, it's called Delectable, and it is right here. It looks a lot lighter on camera than it actually is in person. It's got like a shimmer to it, so we're gonna deepen our outer corner up with that. Oh, you guys, my kids have been sick. It's been crazy. I hate when it's like flu season, because I feel like no matter what you do, your kids are gonna get sick. Especially if you have kids that are school age, because they're all around all those other little kids, and kids are so germy as it is. So then you got that worry like, oh goodness, my kid's gonna come home with like something awful, and Kylie just got over strep and now she's battling the flu. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm gonna finish up my other eye, you guys, and I'll be right back. All right, I got both eyes blended out. So now we're moving on. And we're moving on to our shimmer shade. We're gonna cut the shimmer in the middle. And I just need to have a second. Get some Fix Plus here. And we're going to dampen our brush just a little bit. I think I'm gonna go into Nectar because it's a pretty light shade. I think that would look nice on the lid with a little bit of something darker on the outer corner. It's this one right here. As always, it's my favorite in the palette. So let's go in. I'm terrified to hit pan on this one. I'll cry. I wish you could just buy it like as, you know, just a little pan. Yes, I like this shade. My favorite. Okay. Let's do the other side. Here I go holding the palette over my face again. You guys can't see me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love Nectar in this palette. I think it is just the prettiest shade. Okay, and on top of Nectar, I'm going to go into Peach Pit. It's a little bit of a browner, peachy shade right here. And I'm gonna add that to about right here on the outer corner. This is just to help that light shade kind of transition and blend in to the dark shade. If you know what I mean. Okay. All right, you guys, now that we got that done, we're gonna go ahead and do our foundation. Again, I'm using my Cover FX Power Play and my Morphe Y6. So, let's get this on our face. And blend her out. I have a new bottle of Estee coming. It should be here. I don't know why, but it says estimated delivery is Sunday. Do they deliver on Sundays? Just because I love my Estee Lauder foundation too. And I just want to have it because I like to switch them up sometimes. Plus this one's like extremely expensive. I know. And so is the Estee Lauder, but you know, I always say you need a good foundation to build a beautiful house. So same with your makeup. You need a good foundation to have a beautiful finish. So with my Y6, I'm just gonna blend, 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 blend. Blend all of this in. I do like a kind of like a stamp motion. I don't wipe because I feel like wiping would give you more of a streaky look, but this brush is really good, so I don't see anyone having a problem even wiping with it. Like right, yeah, I'm not getting any streaks. Okay, now I'm gonna use a little bit more in places that I just want to conceal a little bit. Like my scar right there. My vein going down my face right there. A little bit more under my nose. And right there. I've been sick and my nose is dry. Let's try to cover that little vein up a little bit. This is definitely a very light wear foundation, but it gives you great coverage, and that's what I love about it. You can build it to medium. Actually, I think it probably goes on about medium, and then you can build it up to a fuller coverage if you'd like, and it doesn't look cakey. Yeah, it looks, to me, I think it looks great. I'll actually be sad when I run out of this one. I'll have to go get me another. And I'm telling you, doing makeup videos, beauty videos, it takes a lot of your stuff. So, all right, now that I got that done, I'm gonna go back in again with my concealer and go ahead and brighten up my under eyes just a little bit more. Us moms need all the lifting we can get. And I feel like sometimes putting on foundation can kind of cover up your concealer, brightening up that area. Plus that helps with like any fallout if you did catch some. So, and it helps clean up your eye look a little bit around the edges. That's why I do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Luna by Luna. It's in white sand. And I'm going to use this to set under my eyes again. I was debating on baking tonight, but since I'm probably just gonna take a shower, I decided not to. I like this because it doesn't leave an awful white cast and no flashback. It's just a really great transition powder, translucent powder. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take just a little flat. This is actually called it's just a regular eyeshadow brush. I like to use these under my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go in first with Puree and go right under the eye, close to my lash line. And blend it. Okay, then I'm going to go into Summer Yum and kind of do the same thing. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Delectable, which is that purple shade that I used on my outer corners, and I'm going to take it in last, just a little bit further down, and blend that below the other two shades, just to connect the bottom with the top, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm doing it and what I'm doing. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Try to turn so you guys can see me a little better. All right. got our under eyes done. And now we're gonna move on to our face. And I just got this in my BoxyCharm. It's the Cover FX Face Palette, Perfector Face Palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and use it again. I'm gonna use the contour shade first. And I'm just gonna kind of use it to bronze some areas up. And then I'm gonna take it right here to give me a little bit of a contour. Okay, same thing over here. I really like this palette. I'm so glad that we got it. And I'm so glad that they actually gave me the right shade, because I would have been able to work with the deeper palette, but it would have just been very hard. But if you guys didn't get what you needed, like say you have light skin like me and you got the deeper palette, don't give it away. You can use it, I mean, it's pressed powder. Use it as an eyeshadow palette, just think of it as that. You can use it for more than just contouring your face. So, I definitely try it on your eyes and see how that goes. I'm just blending some of the blush into my contour. Okay, a little bit more. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take a smaller brush. Let me see here. Just a little baby brush. I'm going to go ahead and use the brightener shade in this palette, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners with it. All right, now you guys, I'm going to jump into my Ofra in Star Island, my highlighter. I'm going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just kind of go on top to get more of an awake look so that I don't look like I'm like half asleep. We're going to add a little bit of this to our brow bone. And then I'm going to take a highlight brush and add a little bit of this highlight to my cheeks. Right here around the temple to the, you know, very tip of the jawbone area. Just a light dust of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my normal brush that I use to highlight with, because it's a little denser, picks up a little more product, and give myself a little bit more of that glow. A really loose highlight brush like I was just using is something really nice for the summertime when you just want like a subtle look and not like a makeup day. It's perfect for that. Okay, now that we got that done, I'm going to go ahead and, here are you boy, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. This only takes me a second though, so if you guys can just hang in there for just a minute, we'll be done. I'm just gonna go over them pretty quick because I'm not going anywhere. I just want to get something up for you guys. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, one brow. Let's do the other. Like I said, my brows are not twins. They're definitely not even sisters. They're like very distant neighbors. Oh, oops. All done. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our mascara. And as I promised, I told you guys that I was gonna try out the Manica D'Ar that I got in my BoxyCharm a couple more times before I gave it away or pitched it. So tonight we're gonna go ahead and go in with this again and see what happens. Even if you don't like this on your like upper lashes, you could always use it just like as a lower lash mascara. That way you still get the use out of it. And save on the kind that you really do like on your... I don't know what happened. You guys just went off. Okay, let's finish up our mascara. Yeah, you guys, I don't like this. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes with it. This is not worth $29. I don't care what anyone says. They're awfully proud of this mascara and charge $29 for it. Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to my lower lash line, and I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my Benefit X and go into the top because I am just not, I tried. Oh, this is so much better. Better. And this is 24. Manica D'Ar is 29. Like, what? Why? It's not worth $29. I don't care what anyone says. Like I said in my Boxy video, I wouldn't even pay 10 bucks for it. You can get way better quality mascaras than that. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips real quick. I'm going to do the Estee Lauder lip pencil, and it is in the shade 14 Wine. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Ofra liquid lipstick in Monaco, and I'm going to go over top of this liner. All right. And guess what? We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. But I need some more highlight in my life. That is crazy. I love it. Even though I have crazy hair and I look like an awful version of JoJo Siwa, but when you have this long hair like I have, you gotta get it out of your face. I struggle, you guys. Like, I struggle with my hair. All right. Now that we got this done, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys off the tripod and show you a close-up, and we're gonna call it a night. 1 minute. Hey guys, to our normal spot. And sorry about the lighting. This is my look, my lovely ponytail. So, this light is just so bad that you guys can't even see me. I need to adjust my settings. Oh yeah. I know, Shannon, you're stupid. Stop it. Now that makes it look worse. So, this is what we look like, you guys.